position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt, when you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Finds a man on the left. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down.
For the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man quickly. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble.
It's reigning in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Midshipmen come to the line facing third and short.
Third down coming up.
Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Ramsey. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Navy will have to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
He's tackled at the 47. That's a first down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6.
At the 44. Second down.
Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's fourth down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on third and long. On the option. Plows through the defense. There he goes. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. Hunt is on its way. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Fires to the big fella. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll move the tight end. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Gets it out fast. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. New set of downs after the completion.
And first down for the offense.
They'll try the left side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They go to the ground. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Trying to get the edge on the right. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And wings it incomplete. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. First play of the drive, wants to throw. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden Tates, those elite players out.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He'll keep it himself. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Trying to get the corner. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Ready to fire from the pistol. Here's the handoff. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Navy will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He'll try the left side. Creates a little space.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win. Fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and more. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Navy to the line, needing just a few inches on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. Got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations with a quarterback sneak, I don't deserve to win anyway. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of push, and get the yardage.
They'll go hurry up here. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away on 4th down. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Mayo. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires left. Hauls it in. Inside the 25. Stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's good. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 15, here comes the return. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect 1st half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Navy offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air on first down. Fires it incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards. Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just run.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
At the 39. That's a first down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Hey, third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, 4th down coming.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sends it back in motion. The option look. The pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. At the 35, he's open. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Touch pass on the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. On the option. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Working that left side now. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Gets the back moving. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Navy will have to punt it away. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick release on the RPO. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now this offense is back on the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Brings up fourth down.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Quarterback on the keeper. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down.
Brings up third down.
Off the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The toss to the right. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. To the ground with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense defense trying to preserve the lead. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. And Navy will go back on the attack. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Pocket breaking down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Right on the money. He stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense.
Offense is stopped. Will be
coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Notre Dame would love to just bleed this clock dry. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now. If they knew they had held their stud down to little yards, but they're trailing. And this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more. So they got to be ready for him. It's going to him. He's a great back, and they've done a pretty good job all day.
Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. victory on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Corners are going to bail. They're dealing with a second and long.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Only a pickup of 4, but at least he got the clock stopped here late.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. He's looking to pass. Here's a heat. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Now, fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.